I'm your host, Dexter Zyle, and you are not, and I'm here with Groundwater.
Hello.
Hey guys!
Hello.
How you doing?
They're here for their second interview, and I don't really have many questions. Kind of just gonna let you guys talk amongst yourselves, because apparently you're really good at doing that. But the only question that I really have is, how did you come up with the name Groundwater?
Okay, so
I have no idea.
Max said it. So this was after like one of our very first. This is I think the very rehearsal where we decided we were going to actually become a band, and we went across the street to Wendy's, and for about 5 minutes our name was the Virgin Wendy's Experiment.
That is going to be a tune on our next record.
I guess, yeah. But then
Already
Max,
written.
we were just naming like potential band names, and Max said Groundwater, and we were all like, you know what, that sounds good.
All right.
There's not much story to it.
Good job,
The
Max.
Wendy's part's the funniest part.
And now we get random Instagram tags like...
Oh, yeah, that's hilarious.
Well, there is a deep philosophical meaning that we all know behind the name Groundwater.
Right, yes.
So
Yeah.
you'll have to figure out for yourself.
Oh, of course.
It's a totally real thing that has a lot of significance behind
We
it.
hit it
It's an
really deep in the
anagram
record.
for
You should
Imagine
listen for it.
Dragons.
We're just
actually.
really big. Yeah.
Our biggest fans are the geological societies.
We're very,
actually.
very,
Oh,
very.
yeah.
We get a lot of like Instagram messages and like follows from like random geological like societies.
No, we're not
kidding.
removal, environmental. There was this one guy who was looking for like doctoral research.
Yeah.
Oh, that was
And
so
he's
funny.
like, yeah, I'm looking into writing a PhD on like groundwater,
like runoff and like how it
Yeah,
affects
something,
the
and I'm like,
ecology of a
Can you
region.
help
sir,
me?
yeah, kindly help me.
me.
I'm like, sir, I'm sorry to inform you, we are a musical group. Not, we are not any. We have no science
Yeah.
experience, but
We're
best
also-
of luck with your
and
PhD.
We're also the very first pro-fracking funk fusion band.
That is not true, by the way.
Don't take that seriously.
Yeah, the best part about that guy is some random guy from India. I don't know how.
Yeah, that was
he was literally from India, not even in the United States. So
Yeah, it was.
I don't know how he found us.
Yeah.
Our actual views are trying to get a Taco Bell sponsorship.
Yeah.
Yeah,
yes.
that's very much
That's
the
our
plan.
views.
Yeah.
One thing I'd call this band is spontaneous. And it continues
Taco
to surprise me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Could you imagine if you actually gave the guy info, like that he was going to write for his doctoral?
No, just send him a Wikipedia link.
Yeah, that's basically
That's probably what we would have said.
He's on
Jeff.
SoundCloud.
Yeah. Listen to this backwards. This is everything you need in your.
Actually, if you play Russian Housewife Part 1 backwards, it's
It's a geological survey.
it's the guy from Planet Earth just talking about
David Attenborough.
David Attenborough talking about giving a lecture on geothermal energy.
Oh my god. Oh, that's funny. That's good stuff. I don't know why you're all looking at me. I don't have another question for you.
We can just like bant for a bit.
Yes,
Like,
please do. Talk about your performance. How'd you do?
I think that went pretty well today.
Yeah.
If anyone's listening that's in Boston, we're going to be playing a show at the Middle East. It's going to be our album release show on March 4th.
As well as a show at the Lily Pad is it Cambridge or Somerville? I don't even know where it is. I'm not there.
That's rough area.
Yeah,
It's in
north,
lit-
far
it's a
north
literal lily
Cambridge.
pad.
You cannot take the train there. March 29th.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's going to be a fun show.
It's an
That's a
actual-
Friday night. That's not a Monday night. That's a Friday night. That's going to be a good one.
One thing
They're both going to be good ones.
I also want to emphasize is that we're open to hanging out. Any questions, whether it be anything, reach out to us anytime if you need any information. We want to hear from you guys, so whenever you guys can, just feel free. And,
Unless it's about geology. We do not.
especially if it's about geology.
We, however, will follow you on Instagram.
Ari, along with being the band manager and the guy who books our shows and things like that, is also a geology professor at the Institute of Real Universities.
when was this sent into zone?
What?
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 You were saying
Institute of what?
Never mind.
The Institute of
I'll
Real
forget about it.
Universities.
Oh yeah, I think I have a shirt from there.
No, wait.
this is
Ari's
a
known for
story worth
having
telling.
shirts from other
This is a
colleges.
story worth telling.
Am I telling this story?
Yes, you are telling the story.
Okay, so back I guess it was last year, freshman year, I sent out a bulk email to literally every college in America, and I'm like, "Hi, my name is fake name."
This isn't band related, by the way.
Yeah, this is just an
story of
anecdote.
This is just an Ari thing.
Yeah. Yeah, I gave them a fake name, real address. I told them I was interested in their school and I would like a promotional shirt. I got about 100 of them.
Oh my
They just
God.
kept coming in. I sent them all to my home address, and my dad literally messaged me every other day, like, "You got mail from what the hell school is this?"
He's literally wearing one right now.
He is.
Yeah, so whenever we have a gig or something and we're like, all right, guys, look nice, and Ari will just show up in a bright blue and yellow, like, University of Michigan shirt.
Yeah, I have to provide Ari.
Yes. I wear Jordan's clothes.
Berklee College, California.
Yeah.
No, that's Eric.
That's
Oh,
Eric.
that's Eric.
Yeah.
That's right. Sorry.
I was wearing it earlier, but I switched into like slightly nicer clothes for the show.
I think you should.
Because I was told we were going to be on camera, and
Yeah.
we're kind of not.
Slightly
I
nicer
mean, we
and
are
one
now, but-
extra
Yeah,
button.
look, this,
Oh, yeah.
we are.
That is true.
There's a live stream going on, so you got a little bit of something.
So we can't swear on the radio, but can we swear on the live stream?
Yeah,
Yeah, we'll get
I
to
mean,
mine.
I could mute you all for a solid second, and then y'all could just
Just to
say
get
a
it all
loud-
out.
a loud slur. I wish that thing, the buttons, the colorful buttons.
Yeah.
The colorful button.
I wish one of them.
If you're
I
just
could press.
listening, there's a bunch of colorful buttons in the studio.
Yes, they're
Content.
everywhere.
This is important.
They're just everywhere.
This is the content.
And maybe you should
listen in.
just sync one of them up to play the weight sample, and anytime anyone
Wait.
goes,
At any
what
point.
the weight?
Honestly,
on.
when I first was listening to your album, I didn't realize that there was an interlude, so I kind of just was like, okay, now this is gonna be bopping, and then I
Yeah.
heard that, and I was like, oh no, this is the meme one, and then it was
That's my most proud composition.
Fun fact. Wait, how
There are lyrics.
There
how
are
did
lyrics.
you come up with the idea to do the weight? Because I remember I
There are
like had
lyrics.
the idea to do it, but how did we?
No, I think it was
Well,
just...
I'd been wanting to use the weight sample in a song.
Oh, you
Yeah,
did?
and we got
For a
it. We
while.
got it from Alex.
Well, no,
Yeah,
but
from
Yeah, one
Yeah,
of
from Alex
my
Hamas.
roommate recorded it.
shout out to Alex Hamas for the weight
Yeah,
sample.
thanks, Hamas, Alex Hamas.
Alex
Thanks,
Hamas,
Alex Hamas. Yeah.
Hamas
I'm
or hummus?
pronouncing it wrong.
Yeah, this whole time.
Hummus.
Alex Hamas, I'm sorry.
Scandal.
But yeah, thanks for having us, Dexter.
Yeah,
This has been
oh
really,
heck
really
yeah.
Appreciate it, man.
cool. Big fan of the Birn. I listen all day, all the time.
Yeah.
In my car that I drive.
But
To work.
it's really been an honor having you guys on here. An honor and a pleasure. And I really hope. I mean, I'm gonna be playing your music every once in a while, so
Cool.
don't worry
Yeah.
about that. And I'll tell everyone about the album. that
The same
came
goes
out.
to you, my friend.
Oh,
Thank you so much.
Tell them about my
Yeah,
album.
Is that Jordan's spoken word?
Jordan
Wait,
Speaks!
oh no, we're not gonna talk
Jordan
about that
Speaks!
one. No.
That's all we'll say on that. You'll just be left with a cliffhanger
Yeah.
there.
Maybe we'll add a word or two to that sentence every now and
It's
then.
funny
Just a
'cause,
hint, look, like
Just a hint.
keep checking our Spotify page because we're gonna start.
Oh yeah,
releasing
plug
something.
yourselves before we cut to music.
Oh, if you didn't hear, we're Groundwater, and that's the name of our band.
On social media, we're at Groundwater Band.
Instagram, Facebook. We don't have a Twitter yet. We should get a Twitter.
We should get a Twitter.
I
We should get a Twitter.
I do Twitter.
Yeah,
From
no,
this-
I do Twitter
From
too.
this
but what would
moment,
we do
from
the-
this moment
I
on,
don't know.
Groundwater will have a Twitter. Look for it.
Okay.
But for now, reference.
Ah,
We're on
you're out of the
Facebook. And, oh, sorry. Yeah, we're on Facebook, Instagram. I don't think we're on MySpace. Is that a priority
Should we
for
be?
us?
That's definitely still a
definitely-
thing.
Bandcamp, we are
Technically-
also Groundwater Band. Best
Yep.
place to buy the record if you like it that much.
If you're-
Otherwise, just stream it. You can get it on any platform.
If you're a fan of Napster, we're on there. As what are we?
we are, yeah.
We are.
Don't forget to
Sure.
find us on Club Penguin.
Today we found out there's something called
God.
Deezer.
Deezer.
Yeah, Deezer.
We're on Tinder, Grinder, Bumble. All the
Okay, Cupid.
Are we on
J-Date.
LimeWire though?
If
We're on
you
LimeWire.
match with
LimeWire
us, you
is-
have to go on a
LimeWire
date
is
with
like-
all of us at once.
at once.
No.
This is the
Well,
kind of
it's
banter
like
you can
cable.
explain to
Speed dating. Every
You
like
have to
5 minutes
pay
we
for all
rotate.
of
Stop us quick, it'll keep going.
All right, I'm cutting you off.
All right.
We're gonna listen to Willow Child by Sam Ruff. He goes here. It's fine. It's fun. Whatever.